Hello and welcome to the stream today. Hopefully everyone's going alright and everything is working fine for all of you. So, what we have is the last of this. So, what we have last time is the basis shape of our character. There is no shading, there is no line art, there is no line work, there's a lot of work to happen. This is just a draft. So, what I think we're gonna work on is some boots. We're gonna work on the boots. So, you lay on top of these boots. I'm gonna go close shading slash detail. Cool. So, color of our boots is this. Yeah. So one up from that is here. Great. Already starting off by putting a bunch of stuff down in the wrong spot. Okay, so we're going down to pressure. Cool. With pixel perfect on. Cool. So we do want that to I like the shape of the boots that we have, so I'm gonna try and reasonably stick to it. I think I'll just come down here like super light. Yeah. And come patch this up. Cool. Cool. Nice. So that's sort of meant to be at the back of my leg, so it doesn't fully make sense to be lit that way. This one makes more sense to be lit. Because it's actually, this boot here is actually at the front. So what we need, if that's my boot, I need to go darker than that. And come to the back side of this boot. Sort of as if it was line work. Okay, and put the heel on it. And come down. Cool. To the back side of the boot. See, I don't know if I want my character line arted, like highlighted out. It will make them pop off the page. Like if I zoom out on this character, you'll just see boots, because they're the dark bit. So it does make things a little bit tougher. Ooh-wee. That was a fail. Let's go here with this color. Jeez. Okay, remove the sensitivity, go with the size of 2. Yeah. Then we want way more than 6. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Then come back in with a dark color. That's not our highlight. So there isn't a mid-tone between those. That's unfortunate. We can go for a dark brown. Add pixels as 1. Don't think I want to go with red. Honestly, I would say black. I can't really... Well, I guess this sort of masks the highlight. The highlight is a bit thick. The 2 C's. Let's go like... Grab the eraser. Slim it back just a little. Remove the highlight there. Shrink it all the way down. Cool. Okay. So, now we have more of the boot to do. So, we crown line grab the ears. So no, we really do need a darker color, so we're gonna have to make one now. And this is it. This one here. So, the way we want our shoe to look is we're gonna go like this. And then we're going to have tongue come up. You're threaded. How can we do threaded? We can do like dots. Down here. I guess you go down to there. Now then you're stitched across the top as well. As well as on the inside of the eyelets. This one is misplaced. It's better. Now, stitch down the back of the boot with a tag, so we'll put the tag in now. Stitch down the back of the boot. Now then, we need an even darker color than this, which means we're almost going to a black, but we're not fully black yet in color. What's going on? Hopefully I didn't move anything. I think I did. Okay. Control Z through it. Okay. It's the stitching. Cool. Brush. So now we're putting in, we're gonna go 4 pixels in on this one. Come across from here to here. Don't put much flexibility in this one on purpose, because this is the sole of our boot. So body and close, erase, and come up to close and shading, erase this and this. I do want the heel to be pronounced, but to decide how. Come up a couple pixels and go like 3 across, 3 across. Close. What? Ah, you were on that layer, okay. Cool. I think that's the heel pretty alright with me. So then we come along to our stitching color. Come back to a one-sized pixel brush. And we put a rim on the boot. And we sort of pillow shade this rim. Then we stitch above that rim. Cool. Now we have a boot. Work on our highlights. So go to our light color, go one color lighter. Put a highlight on, come to our low lights and shrink our highlight back because it's way too thick. Much better. I should be putting like my highlights and my lowlights on different layers, but it's fine. I'm not doing anything too fancy dancy. As in, like, my work isn't for anybody else. If it was for somebody else and they wanted to have the ability to change things, totally go for the other layers. It's just courtesy. I don't know if I like the way there's bevels at the back. I think I want it to just come more down. More down and wrap like this. I want it to be pixel perfect straight down. No. I don't. I'll put a little bit of a, maybe? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. I think the amount that I had was fine. Yeah, I just need to remove like the extras and neaten it up. Some of these lines out here are a little bit too thick, as well as a little bit too unnatural. Because you gotta remember that we're doing like a piece of clothing here. Clothing is consistent. More consistent than, say, how blemishes in skin work. So, you always have to keep that in mind when you're doing something like clothing. So if your outline's too thick, keep it too thick. Only in very specific places should you be not having it too thick. Cool. So that's that. Now we can sort of work on... The boot doesn't really look like it sits on my leg all that well. So I'll bring it up. Because this is a really, like, profile side-on view of the boot. Is that the angle that I want? I don't think so. I think I want this to more so be like this, to more so be on like this angle. Brace up. You're going down to 1 pixel now. Just tired of not dealing with it as 1 pixel. And then you can come up this way. Rather than actually going to the boot of the shoe, you can come up. And backtrack across. Sure to show that there's another side of the shoe. I think I will draw this line a couple times. Thicken it. Give it a texture, but not that thick. Yeah, that thickness is good. Cool. I think I will shade the outside of this in brown. No, I don't think I should. I don't... From this angle, I should be able to see like the other side of the boot. So, follow suit. Come up. Or do the heel, bring the heel up, and then bring the rubber down, bend it at the ball of my foot. Our heels blend together. It's fine. A detail like that is fine with me. So. We already have a bend to the boot, but it should actually be coming in. So, what we're gonna do is come in and out. Put a tag. Down. The back of the shoe. Move the back. Now, I think that's too wavy. I think it's fine now. Dang. Audio's gone. Stream's still up. Not sure. Button close, eraser. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't shrink my my calf down too much, because like one boot definitely does look a little bit bigger than the other. At least currently. I might have yeah, that is in too much now that I've removed this. So we're gonna go down this line. Go like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. It doesn't have as much flavor as the front shoe. Pillow shade. I should pillow shade before I stitch, but stitching first sort of allows me to do the flow of the boot unaffected by the pillow shade. And that can give its own texture, which it has, because like it's quite easy to see that there's some bits here on the stitch I would not have done if the pillow shade was down first. I would have separated it up more. I actually think it turned out to be a good thing that I didn't. Don't have a wiggly stitch. And remember guys, it's clothing. So you don't put wiggles in it. Not on straight lines. Too close together. Oh. That one looks so much more plain than the other one, but I think it's fine. There's not really much I could do about how plain this looks, because this boot in general looks more plain. It has less shape to it. So, to follow the same shape of the boot though, I need to come like that. So I need to bring it up and then shrink it down. Body enclosed, shrink it down. It's like that. Yeah. Means that highlight is wrong, but it's right. I'll actually just come along with the this pant color. Color it. here, erase. The boots basically should be on the same angle. For some reason, my instinct was saying that they are on different angles. But I think we're going to stick to the same angle. Yeah. Now we can come in with the highlight and put it in. Yep. Okay. Go do the eyelets at what, 2 pixels was it? 3. Okay, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. Jesus, stop spreading. 7, 8. The other boot is taller, but it is on an angle. The eyelet starts so much lower. Jeez, why did I start the eyelet down that low? Started like an entire eyelet below where it should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like that. Cool. Okay, come in. 1 pixel wide. Stitch in here. Well, actually, let's stitch the outside of the boot. Now that I'm here to do it, my eyelets are in. Yep, coming in, I'm coming down, and where are we? We're like here. Now it shouldn't be the same angle, but it roughly is the same angle as the other one because this boot is angled, so. Stitch up here. Cool. Not the fanciest boots ever, but they're boots. Let's look at some references. Compare some boots to other boots. Okay, so other boots have more shading on them, which is what we could easily do. We can add more shading. main difficulty with pixel art is, at least in the scale that I'm doing it, it's not the same scale that most other pixel artists are doing it in. Don't think I need to add a highlight down that. Whoa, 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 that was a pixel wrong here. This one. Okay. I think we're gonna separate from the boots for now. Still doesn't look like it fits on my... It actually goes on my foot, so I'm gonna pillow shade the outside of this. So that everything that's touching the maroon has a divider on it. Now what's that? That's on the body and clothes layer. Okay. Let's move to the pants. So, we have our leg, just sort of like arcs for the gluteus maximus, or the butt. Arc for the butt. I don't have much of a butt, so it's not much of an arc. Small arc for like the thigh, which is flattened out because they're sort of like loose pants. And small arc for the calf. Sort of, it makes it look like it's tucked in the boot, and I'm fine with following that look. But if I'm gonna tuck it in, you sort of need to have like a ruffle on both sides. And if you have a ruffle, then you have creases and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is add the ruffle on both sides. It sort of shows that, you know, my pants are kinking in that area. Where else? They kink near the knee, which I got. So now we move to some shading. We come to the underside of my leg here. We're gonna go with 4 pixels. 3 pixels. Yeah, 3 pixels. Okay, we're going to come in the underside of that, and the underside of this. Cool. A little bit of definition there of like shapes, separating them from the background and separating them from itself. Okay, come up and around. Guess I could add more butt on if I needed to. Trying not to. I don't have much of a butt. As I was saying before, or at least I don't think I have much of a butt. It's not like I can't stare at it. Probably should. Research. When I pixel up myself. Stare at butt. Requirement. Okay. So that separates it from itself a lot better. There's no purple on the outside, or lighter purple on the outside of that line, which is good. Okay, so what are we going to? That's I think we're gonna go jeans. Jeans means more bags, more creases, but straighter lines. Basically. But we want to go like piratey. I think that's sort of like the look I'm gonna go for. Makes it tough. Because you go to female pirates and you basically get like skin tight leather or super like stretched cotton. And these are loose. And if I go off of like, say, animes like One Piece or anything like that, I don't know if I can replicate that all that well. Because a lot of this, like they have people from every single angle in One Piece, but I don't have the right reference for it. My boots might be a little bit small, but we'll see. Well, all we can do is continue. So, we'll come in on here, and we're going to... What layer is that on? Is that really on the body and clothes layer? It is. Okay. Whoop. Okay. We remove that line. It's fine to have like, I don't know, something like that. It has to come down the other side though. Not so big. Well, so we'll shrink that down by a little bit more. Get some more butt shape in there. And shrink it down by a bunch at the top as well. Because this line was like a drafting line. So, like that. Cool. That should give all of the definition that I need to. Anyway. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's go with size. That's all right with me. So then there is normally a crease that follows along the bottom of the butt cheek, and a crease that meets on the other side because of the stretching pants. There is normally a crease, so that is arcing around. That one is arcing up. Okay. So. I am a pocket guy. Do I want a pocket? Do pirates have pockets? I don't know if pirates have pockets. I want pockets. If I was a pirate, I would want pockets. So, does this guy get pockets? Is that how a pocket would sit? No, I think it needs to be way more over this way. Yeah, let's send... like that? No. I think the side of this pocket is off there. Yeah. And then we put like this pocket, like here. And I want a deeper pocket. Yeah, like that. I think. Yeah. Okay, we normally have. This one's gonna be tough. We have the knee jaggies. I think that's how we're gonna play it. Go like this, that into there. Come back into the body close layer, fill that in. I think this purple that we're using, we should make it darker. Like, the goal is not really to cause much visual difference, but the visual difference between these two colors is not enough. Like, we're not wanting much, but we're wanting probably more than this. So do the same knee jag here. Come down. And we're here. Bang. Way to go. I'll get around the front and the back of the boot. Just a little bit. Okay. Ah, no, that's on the body and clothes layer. Oh well. Yeah, it's meant to be on the shading layer. It'll be fine. I'll survive. Okay. Gonna go like that. Cool. Okay, come back to the body and clothes, remove anything that's on the outside. Pants wise, we're looking a little better. So, we have shading layer, we have this jag that is like hardcore coming this way with the priest like up there. Because like these are like rumpled AF around the base of like these boots. It's here. Yeah. Cool. So, there is also the inner part here, as well as the inner part that comes here. So like this sort of indicates the back of the thigh, and this coming down indicates the looseness of the pants. Which means that we should replicate it here on these body and clothes. So knock out this shading bit here, come in with some maroon underneath. Cool. It's not as bulky as the left hand side, but it's all right. Now, a belt to put in, or a belt line to put in, and then some stitching lines to put in. I don't know what happened there. We almost made it worse, but it's alright. So, come in with the belt line. Whoopity. Straighter. So what we're going to do is... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Right. Rotate canvas. 90 degrees clockwise. Thanks. Okay, cool. So we're coming in here. Now, we're erasing everything that's on our shading layer. Coming to our body and clothes layer, coming to our shirt. What? Okay, I must have just had the eraser on or something. Okay, straighten this up with the shirt. Come in on the maroon. We're doing a large sweeping angle line. Okay, cleaning up that meeting point. Now we're going to come across on the shading line and we're going to do... Is this pressure sensitive? It is. Good. Pressure sensitive 1, pressure sensitive 2. Meet it at the sides nice and thick. And then erase some of it back just to clean it up. Cool. Make sure it joins nice and thick on the other side. And then do some... so now we sort of like want to stitch... Oh, well, it's sort of like stitching on the boots. But we sort of want to indicate that there is a lower sort of line to those pants. I could actually see if I shade that in a different color, I will have a belt. And I don't think I want that. We need to make sure that we're coming in at T angles as well. Pants come in straight, goes. Okay. So yeah, we're coming in at T angles. Straight up into the shirts. Cool. Should put it back up the right way. Okay, so pants are looking better. They still don't have any highlights on them, but I don't think we need any highlights on them. Oh, actually, no. We're going to put a highlight on them. So this color comes up to this color. So highlight in here and down the front. And then a little bit on the knee. I think I want it a little bit bigger. Because if it wasn't big enough, it wouldn't make sense that there was a highlight like down at the knee. I want it taller here. Just like that. And then just a little bit on this one. Here and here and here. Yeah, that pixel as well. And a little bit there. Probably going to be unnoticed, all things considered, when it comes up to the size of the whole piece. I think I do need to darken the purple that is on those pants, and I will do that now. So this purple color is getting darkened all the way down. See how much better that makes them pop? I knew that would bring them off. I knew the shading and stuff like that was there. They just really needed to be brought forward from the maroon. Okay, cool. That makes me feel a little better. And then I think I will go around this entire piece with black line. Outlining, it's gonna be really, it's gonna be a tough decision between do I and don't I. But now I have to deal with this beer gut. Oh gosh, I messed up there, eh? Okay. So, how do we want to do the shirt? I think for one, did I have? I did. I do have a backside. I can take the draft off. Yeah. Take the draft off. Turn the skin off. Turn the hair off. And focus on this shape. The front arm and the body. First off, color that in. Second, neaten these lines. We're gonna add more to my body. I'm looking a little bit lean there. I'm definitely not that lean in person. So we're gonna add more to the back. Okay, we have a shirt ruffle. It's going to be coming in, of course. Like, you just have to have a shirt ruffle. And this beer gut is a no thanks. So what I'm going to sort of make that into is a shirt ruffle. And put one there. You guys will see how it sort of ties in later down the line, I'm sure. So what do we want as our color bordering this shirt? This one? It doesn't really, maybe the gray that was on the eyelets? Yeah. You know what? Let's take it. Okay, so this shirt is this hand. You know, there should be a hand there, maybe going into my pocket. So I'm gonna have to think about that. What I can deal with for now is the shirt. So it's coming off into some nice ruffles. Totally creasing up this shirt. And then you're coming up. Yeah. And then there is a hand coming this way. So, coming down into a shirt ruffle. Well, I can in a little bit, and then we're gonna. No, that's sucking in way too much. Like that? Or do we need to arc out, come down? I think it's that way. Cool. Coming in, we're suctioning in tight, we're coming out. This is on the body clothes layer. What am I doing? I'll just continue on the shading layer. It will be fine. I do know better than that though, jeez. Okay, so that crease is coming in. We have one coming down, I'm pretty sure. So, we have one coming down and out like here, and then down to meet up. Cool. Then we have one like, how are we going to straighten the shoulder? The shoulder's sort of like shaped like that, and the shirt's like coming down. So what I need is sort of the indicator of like where my shoulder starts, sort of going under, so that it'll sort of be like this. And the way a shirt reflects to that is it sort of arcs upwards, but not that upwards, like sort of something like this. And you have some lines on your shoulder. Now, ruffles. We have ruffles on this shirt because we're a pirate shirt, so these are extenuated. Extenuated? One of those. I don't think it should be smooth though. Like, that's following a line. Down to another rough. Like, I don't know how the fabric works in that instance. But like a pirate shirt. Like, let's draw it over here. The way I think it works is the shirt's coming down, and you have a lip like this, and you shade in here with your medium color, and then you start coming down again, and you shade in here with your medium color. Does it need to be sharper? Yeah, it just needs to be sharper. Okay. To sharpen that all the way up. Yeah, come here. Cool. I remove the continuity. Remove the continuous line. Segment it up. It makes it look a lot thinner, because this is meant to be, you know, shading. On a white shirt, which is basically turning this more into a lighter because it's on a white shirt. Coming across. That is looking a lot more baggy. And there isn't any way I can replicate that onto the shirt because the arm is obviously separate to the shirt. But it'll look more in place when the shirt is baggy itself. So we'll come across and come across. Up the top. Down to the arm. Cool. So, color-wise, we have a non-straight color. That is thin, or thinly lit. We will go with like thinner though. We will go with like the sort of crease down the back. I think that's piratey, maybe. Okay, so from the top of our shoulder, we have. How would I replicate that? We have a loose arm. Loose is down. We have... Everywhere we have an arc coming inwards, we need to come out. We got a ruffle here that we can put in. Now this needs to be part of our darker lines. Now darker lines we're going to have the same over there. So we have our light grey and we have our dark grey. So we've already got 2 of those. We go into a ruffle. I'm calling it a ruffle, but it's more of like a crease. But not like a bedsheet crease. It's a different crease. It's a shirt crease. I want it to be a bigger crease there, and then the smaller crease like here, and one there. They're coming because of the angle that I'm standing at there. They're coming up, so I think I need to get them to come down. Do I want them to stretch all the way across the shirt? That's another question. Ooh, okay. So we need some straighter lines. Because we sort of need to represent... I want to go with a 1 pixel thick here. Straight line. Straight in a way. It's not actually straight. Because what we're doing here is we're sort of following along our... back of the shoulders. Might say, yeah, back of the shoulders. Erase it over the middle though. Doesn't follow it there. So aside from the back of the shoulders, there is no other. It's not. This isn't a stitch, but this is just commonly drawn. I think it's sometimes even stitched. Yeah. Hard to tell. What else have we got? We've got that. We'll have one coming down like this. Come down from this hole. Because our arm here is like reaching up, which means we're stretching the fabric up that way. Now, we need to choose our darker grey. We need to put that in now. Better to have the darker grey than to not have the darker grey, especially when I'm planning on using it in the future. So why not just put it in now? Keep those 2 ruffles ever so slightly separated. Just like that. Okay, cool. Okay, I actually haven't decided this yet, whether the shirt is tucked in. I think I'm going to go with a tucked in, which means I do need a belt. But what I have on my shirt is I have 2 lines coming down like this to the bottom of the shirt. And I think I'm going to replicate having that. I really liked that other line, this one here. But I had to undo it to get to the other one. I didn't want to bring the eraser in on that one. I just feel like it
dresses on this one.
Yeah, the collar was a little bit different shaped, but it's fine. So, we're going to come in on body and clothes and fill in our gaps. This will sort of bring the creases that we have, like expanding outside of the shirt, this will bring them to light a little bit more. I forgot about that. It'll be alright when we merge layers. It's basically the only time it's going to be alright. Up until then, not alright. I really like what that did there. You know, it pulled all of those creases out. Out into reality. Add the skin and the hair back on. And the backside arm. So, we're getting there. We're slowly characterizing ourselves. I don't know if the ruffle at the front sort of works, and my bicep looks a little bit too big, and my hand mysteriously turns into nowhere. So, I'm gonna go make a coffee, and I shall return. Catch you guys in a moment. Okie dokie. So, we're back now. Our coffee is brewing, so we will have to pause again in a bit to continue that. But that's alright. Now that it's brewing, I shouldn't be away as long to finish it off. My thoughts. Now that I've zoomed out, the shirt looks like it's long, but I'm fine with that. So, we continue. This vertical ruffle I'm not into, so we're going to remove that. And we're just going to sort of make it more of a bump. I'm fine with a bump over like a ruffle. Hey Rose George, how's it going? I'm going well. Hope your day is going well as well. Okay, so now we hide the body and shading. We'll hide the hair and the skin. And this is our other arm. Oh gosh, don't hide that. This is on the back side. So, pull up a bigger brush. Feeling this arm. Arm like this. We will shrink this arm down by a little bit. It is looking a little bit chungus. It's good to hear that you're going well, or going good. It's always good. We're gonna come down to more of a point, just to sort of show that seamless. And actually, we're gonna come down to like a point like this. We're gonna come up and flatten it off for like round it off. Yeah, I think we'll go rounded. Maybe. No, little bit flatter for like the wrist. Is that a blending brush? Oh, well there you go. R is blending / rounding. Interesting. Good to know. Cool. So if we put the body and clothes layer back on, now we can see what we're looking at. So we come back onto the back side, but we're going to do our shading on the back side as well. So we want a big shoulder. Actually, no. This is where we grab our alternate color that's down here, our alternate gray. That is, we need to be on the shading layer to pick up that color. Yeah, that's the one. Come back to the back side for the painting, and keep it thin. Do we have? Yeah, we have the pressure sensitivity on. We need to follow this line, if not stretch it out a little, because this is our like shoulder, and I think our shoulder just looks a little bit small. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. Cool. bring that out. Now, where that meets, we have... that's why it's so big. Go to 4. Cool. And bring that down to a point. Cut that back a little. Come up. Now, what do we have? We have a forearm. That feels long. So what I'm going to do is come up, ruffle in. Forearm does feel long. I'm going to cut it shorter. So, do the shape of the forearm, which is sort of like this. Come in for the wrist and out for the forearm, and out for the hands at a bevel. Across. We'll come down and loop. We'll come back up a little bit and cut it for the forearm, and go like that. Get the white. That's overhanging. And then come under it. Put any other white that's missing. Cool. Fill in the white that's down here. Thicken that. White down here. Put another crease there. No, the crease is on the top side. We're going to put a big one in. Yeah, that's a big crease. Cool. Here, put some white there. Put the body enclosed layer back on, and I think, okay, so now we have the wrist part, so we will come and grab the lighter white, the lighter grey, and do this wrist part on the shading and details layer. Cool, that's the wrist dealt with. I still have to do the wrist down here. It's like I don't really know how I want this to sort of feed into... Like I'm pretty sure I want to sort of have it so that my hand is coming into like my pocket. So yeah. There will be some tinkering to do there. But if I bring it in, like, if I do that, I think I need to make it down to there to do that, which I could do. So let's trim these back. I need to come down to here. Yeah. We're coming in thinner, thicker, or not rounded though. Thinner and thicker. Let's just straighten that a little. Yeah. Like, if that was all done in one line, I'd be happier. But overall, not bad. Now, this must be on the body enclosed layer, is it? Yes. So, come here, erase some of this. little bit thicker. Awesome. We will have one line coming down from the bicep. And cool. I think we'll go with a one on the alternate side here, a bit lower. Is that? No, that's emulating the forearm a little bit too much. How does this look? It does look a little bit dark. Yeah. Come off to the skin layer. Cool. Here. Cool. Oh, that wrist looks limp. And my hand looks massive. So. Yeah, hand looks massive. Jesus. How did I not notice that? Okay, hand layer. You're getting wiped. Restart that. Jesus. So. I'll instead of just straight up like a massive ass palm that's coming out of like the sleeve, I'll need to do a wrist, which just makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So we have a wrist coming out, and how thin do we want the wrist? We'll go like the wrist is like this, and the wrist can like come into like a palm bump, and that's the front of the hand. Is it? Like, no, that's the back of the hand. So the palm bump's on the other side. Yeah, the palm bump. So say, like, I don't know, doing that, sort of, quite a wrist, maybe a thumb coming out. Hands coming down into the pocket. It's not by that the thumb doesn't turn that much. The thumb sits on the above side of the pocket. A lot smaller. And with some shading, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, we've successfully shrunk down that hand, that ginormous hand enough. It still looks like a bit limp-wristed, but when we get an outline on it, I think it'll be all. We need to draw the outline of like the wrist and the fingers. Will we be seeing the fingers? No. A bit I guess I can go with like draw straight lines there. Physically straight, I'm fine with that. If I go straight and then down, it makes it look a little bit more fake. But not so limp. Which is better. It's better. And up. Not that up though. That makes it look thick. With 3 C's. Cool. Hide the hand, hide the skin. The shirt's looking good. I think we're done with the shirt. The boots still look a little bit small. But I think it's just because they need outlined. Like the shirt has one, I think the boots really do need one. And we're gonna use the same color that is on the sole. I think what I want, Shift N, with this underneath body and clothes. I'm just going to work on this layer and then I'm going to mesh it straight back to the body and clothes layer. The boots just looked a little thin. Thin and a little small, so I'm fine with beefing them up like this. I think it needs to be... maybe? No. You know what? No. I don't like that. Don't like the look of that. I'm just gonna have to Control C a bunch. To make the boots bigger, I'm gonna basically have to select the boots, grow them, maybe. Cool, I think we're where we want it. So if I put everything up, how are we looking? So now we're looking like we need to move on to the face and onto, whoa, what layer? Is this on the hand layer? No? Is this on, must have been on the clothes and shading. Okay, so now it looks like we're moving on to the face and the hair. So I'm gonna go hair first, because I hate doing the faces. I hate doing the faces all the time. Okay, we're coming in with that color, which means we're going in with a darker color. But that's a dark, like a into the reddies. I'll go with that. That actually looks nice. So we're gonna go underneath the hair. Go under the hair. Cool. Then we're going to dupe the hair. But under the hair, and hair highlight. Now, if I come to hair highlight and select, come in with a brush, go to our hair layer, and up. Whoop. Okay. Down the bottom. Thank you. Now, I think this might be a little bit overboard on some of those highlights. Don't want them all attached. Cool. So now if we go under the hair, and we what's this? What layer is that on? That's not skin, is it? Okay. What layer are you on? What are you? You're not on the hand layer? You're not on body and clothes? Not on hair highlight. We're on hair highlight. Goodbye. You're on hair and hair highlight? Really? So that makes you on under the hair? No. Good. Now let's go to under the hair and go to the darker brown. Isn't the red? I guess I sort of have to go with the red. Come onto the back side of these strands. And ever so... Oh, come on, stay light. 1 pixel. No pressure change. Really? I said 1. 1 pixel. Add some more color to that. Then if I come onto the hair layer, on the hair layer? I'm on the hair layer. Okay. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Because of the hair highlight layer is the same as the hair layer. Just erase that one. Cool. need to make the hair tie, which can go on the hair highlight, just like this. Boom. The front of the hair looks a lot better. This back section of the hair needs some work. I think I need some more brush, bold shading on it. So let's go like... Oh, actually, before we go too crazy, okay, we're gonna just hide all of this for now. Yeah. Select, please. Hang on. Ah, it's locked. Okay, thanks. That's what the problem was all the time. We're gonna save before anything bad happens, and we're gonna go get our coffee. So we'll be back soon. Okay, let's continue. Cool. Okay. W. Yeah. Not gonna work? There we go. Okay, hair highlight. So we're doing a more bold hair highlight, but we didn't want to change the size of it. So I think we're gonna go like this. Block that out a little bit more up until there. Yep. And then we can come down into some shapes like that. I don't know if I want them to be as full. Sort of segment them a little, but at separate parts. I think the highlight's too far of a color shift. What I actually think now. So let's go like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Over here, and we come up. A little lighter. But not enough to make it matter. Let's go here, but darker. That's less saturated. Some more color in. maybe? Too dark. Too orange. And now, yeah, that was just verging back to our, yeah, we looped back to our original color. So let's just go with a tad lighter from this angle then. Or maybe we can go here. I think, yeah, it's just gonna be too red. So we'll go back to our original color. Just a smidge lighter. And I think that's what we're gonna stick with. Because, let's have a look. Add the clothes. Well, one thing is to remove the selection box. So now the red, the under hair, this color is looking a little bit too dark. So we'll come in and change that to a darker. Don't know if that's dark enough still. Yeah, that one. And then hair layer. Nope, hair highlight layer, cool. And I think that's all right with me for the hair. Now we really need to work on the skin. Yep. Yeah, so put the hair and the skin on. Sort of looks like a what do you call them? Mannequin. Yeah, like a mannequin, just with a wig on. The hair looks like it's not forward enough on the forehead, but I think I'll leave it for now because I'm wanting to sort of like animate a couple sprigs coming off the front. I might have to animate this strand here as well, so we'll leave that for now. We have a face to deal with. Yay! Ooh, almost smelled my coffee. Okay, so down to the skin layer. So, do we want pink lips? No. Do we want yellow lips? No. Orange lips? No. Do I want brown lips? We can have brown lips. Let's have brown lips. Let's put that top there and come down like that. Then we can come here to this color. Look. And pillow shade it. So now we have brown lips. I don't know if I fully agree to that at all. Okay, so let's pillow shade the face. I'm really starting to turn into a mannequin. No, I do not like that shade, the outline at all. It looks really dodgy. If we're gonna outline our character and anything, it has to be black. I'm pretty sure. Not even the lips. Let's bring up Pure Ref. We'll still have our reference pages up. It's behind me now? What? Ah, it's 2, yeah. Load. This one. Let's go and get and that's fine, but I need, it's not a angle that I'm too comfortable in, so I need to know or look how to work around it. Maybe? I'm actually going to have to think about the face for a lot because it's a pretty important part of the piece. So, if we zoom out and have a look at it in full, we don't want draft. I think we can delete draft. I think we're done with draft. I do need a black outline. I'm almost certain of it. When we're looking, like, the background itself is very pixelated in its shading. So I will have to, like, hammer this model, I think. Maybe with some more, like a hardcore blending brush. Whew, sorry, guys. So yeah, I might have to hammer with a hardcore blending brush. Come here, copy all of these. Make sure I appear on every layer. Put the front grass on. This is how we're looking so far. One of these layers is yeah, okay, I understand. One of these layers has some of the front grass is actually, yeah, here, which I'm just gonna come in and remove for those 2 frames. It should only be those 2, maybe, no, it's 4. Oh, save. We can work from this next time. So yeah, I'll have to think about how I want the hair, how I want the face, and the hand. and then think about how I'm going to shade it, because it is going to be a project and a half to sort of decide the final shading of the character. They do stand off the piece, which is good. Let's go like this. Is that kind of full screen? No? Oh. Oh dang. I've accidentally sent... Did I grab it? No. Can't make this taller. I can. Don't think I can make it taller than 1080 though. I've accidentally lost my preview. So if I go like view, preview, 7 off, F7 on. Cool. It's back on the screen now. Sorry about that. Minor problems, minor mistakes. Okay, so I think we're going to pause there. I've got a lot to think about, and we've got a good chunk of time into this project. So we did the boots, we did the pants, we did the shirt, we drew the hand, we did the forearm and the back arm, we did the hair, which is still questionable to change, and we grew our thoughts for the last of it, which is the face. And we're looking at potentially doing the face and animating the hair in the next episode, which means that it will be done. Once I might not even animate the hair, I might keep it as a still. But what I need to do is, like, this guy is bright, so I think I need to put a wash over him and stuff like that, but all of that will happen in the future. So I'm going to save. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Have a good week. Catch you guys next time. And yeah, we might be playing some games on some of the next upcoming ones. And maybe some more Phasmo, maybe some Elden Ring. If you let me know what you were interested in watching, I'll try and do